When you're evaluating a pitch on the show, or obviously the pitch is longer than the little bit that we see on TV, but so what are some of the things that stand out to you when people are making a pitch, and what are some of the immediate turnoffs that you see when people are pitching you an investment?
Matt, I think the most important thing to say before Robert addresses your questions, people need to understand that this is a very real show. People don't believe it, that it really is our money, and that we don't know anything before those entrepreneurs show up. Everybody believes that we actually get some brief. We really don't. And it is very, very hard because you're with opinionated sharks that are asking 1,000 miles a minute. And I tend to be a person with presence and I don't get easily. You're there in this big stage and Robert and everybody's jumping with questions. And it is, you have to really be on your toes, listening for all those patterns because you might miss a thing. And there really is, it's very exciting, it's very stimulating because you need to understand, you need to get at the personality of the people and their values and their integrity and the competitive landscape. And you're right, the ultimate edited thing is 11 minutes or 12. The interviews actually last, people are in the tank in real life, maybe 30 to 45 minutes on average, but it's not enough for making these things. That's part of the excitement and the game. And it's hard. You really need to look for signals in between the lines of like, is this person a loyal person? Do they have a hard work ethic? Do they have the right brain power and determine their personalities and the competitive landscape? It's not easy.
You know, if you can handle the pressure of Shark Tank, you can handle anything. And as Daniel says, even my friends, I mean, I've been doing the show for 12 years. Even my friends to this day, to Daniel's point, like, oh, come on. It's not really your own money. Oh, and you must get a whole dossier of information on people. And I'm like, no, they just show up. And like, come on. It's just us. You can tell me the truth. And I'm like, no, that's what it is. But, you know, my general view, I used to sometimes feel bad for people. They come out, they get a little flustered. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's life. I mean, you don't always get to choose your timing and you don't get to choose your cadence. And so, yeah, you may have a pitch and you may want to go this way. And then Daniel's going to ask you a question completely unrelated to where your pitch is going. And then Kevin's going to cut off Daniel and Laura. You got to respond. And I think that is the beauty of it, is because that's life. Life is unpredictable. Life is all over the net, all over the map. Life zigs and zags. So for me, what I look for is I look for people that are highly resourceful and adaptable, because anybody can work a plan, but plans can change every single day. And I think that's the beauty of Shark Tank. And then, you know, I think the other thing is I tend to look for people that have a high level of integrity as to why they're doing the business. I mean, yes, we all want to make money. I want to make money. Daniel wants to make money. But I want people who have a greater purpose than making money. Because I think if that's your only goal in starting the business, just to get a paycheck, you know, what happens when you get there? And what happens when something goes bad and somebody offers you a bigger paycheck? You know, I try to look for people that have an integrity as to the purity of why they're in that business.